Hello, we are back with another late night edition of Local Vibes. Could not be more excited to get this started. I'll see you in just a second. Our guest tonight on Local Vibes, Huhroon. Huhroon was our first ever guest on Local Vibes back in March of 2021 on Instagram Live. I'm just super excited to have him and his band here because this is Local Vibes presented by the Vanguard.
Forcing laughs like in a circus. Don't just stand there and wave. You just standing in the corner, turning up inside your brain. I don't even go outside, everyone's in disarray. They all haunted holograms, make like mummies they decay. I just love to play the critic, peer inside and say it's often sought but never given. Never try but quick to quit. This don't attain to you, don't apply all they give. Now all bashful and reclusive, no direction when to drift. On a lonely road where happiness leaves us two left feet, we danced away. I need solace when I'm depleted, pumped on love and overcame. Pulling away without a meaning, crash and burn, erupt in flames. Hold me close and don't you leave me, kindred souls we wander. On a lonely road where happiness leaves us two left feet, we danced away. I need solace when I'm depleted, pumped on love and overcame. Boil away without a meaning, crash and burn, erupt in flames. Hold me close and don't you leave me, kindred souls we wander. Strawberry. Escalator. Escalator. Escalator, you want to show me to play? In my bag of Duffy, maybe in my pen of Duffy take. I'm a and it's only right to wash your face because I like to. They want me to misbehave. In the manual for life, you just learn to let it go. Why you stuck up reminiscing? Why you scrolling through your phone? You need answer, clear your head. You take problems to your bed. Need a vacation, baby. You get that. Why you doubting ain't your worth? Cause the panty taking time. They can't stomach what your value is, just leave you behind. You see past and far beyond. Think about it when you're gone. Someday you won't have to stress for nothing, you'll be right. Ain't no manual for life, you just learn to let it go. Why you stuck up reminiscing? Why you scrolling through your phone? You need answer, clear your head. You take problems to your bed. Need a vacation from the you getting fed. years I became a star. Don't need depths, don't need applause. I need bad, need all the more. Don't rent by all the car. Bringing cash, check me for fraud. Rise and grind, don't need alarm. Time, don't press my luck. We step in, all eyes on us. All eyes on us. And all mine is tough. Might give up like Andrew Luck. Go all in like I'm the buck. Back up playing, think I'm a buzz. I've been starved, ain't touched my lunch. He got buzz, don't got no punch. He won't war, he quick to run. Only beef, ain't got no bum. Man, a bum ain't got no mom. His life without no, but not without no gun. Need 100 drum, 4 feet, cost you a ton. Penny pinch, you don't say no fun. Spend it all, be back tomorrow. Spend a rack on petty stuff. Close the door if you acting tough. Talk too much, better pass the front. Yeah, you wasting run. Ooh, ooh, hey, 100 bands all in the safe. 100 stars up in this rave. If I want, I'm quick to take. If I die, turn up my grave. I'll be fine at the end of the day. Cozied up, I'm with my babe. Tummy tuck, I have my cake. Timmy turning my wish get made. Just stay like it's a reset. What's up, finna buy my weapon. Stack it up like it's some tech. Pray the Lord, I count my blessing on the net. Bro, who you test? I'm a black business, start invest. I'ma be up when I got no stress. I'ma be free at last, who let him talk? Boy, get to spending. Talk is cheap, boy, get to spending. Time is up, don't ask no questions. I still learn my lesson. Ooh, ooh, like the last four. Now and again I whisper prayers and I ask for cause and effect. What comes around goes around. Or anxious of breath, at least I step up for my own. I'm in my bag, I said it's strawberry, the ice smell. Tell for the pants, this ain't never been no Ralph. Foot on the gas, I won't break it till I'm out of here. Lo and behold, the heavens open and won't till. Ooh. Like a castaway, I lead the ones who lost. Never unconditional, they come back when they want. Lying to yourself if you tell them that you're wrong. Never no acceptance, they gon' leave you alone. Treat me like a castaway, I lead the ones who lost. Never unconditional, they come back when they want. Lying to yourself if you tell them that you're wrong. Never no acceptance, they gon' leave you alone. Like the last four. Now and again I whisper prayers and I ask for cause and effect. What comes around goes around. Oh, anxious of breath, at least I step up for my own. I'm in my bag, I said it's strawberry, the ice smell. Tell for the pants, this ain't never been no Ralph-ish. Foot on the gas, I won't break it till I'm out of here. Lo and behold, the heavens open and lose it up. Treat me like a castaway, I lead the ones who lost. Never unconditional, they come back when they want. Lying to yourself if you tell them that you're wrong. Never no acceptance, they gon' leave you alone.
That was Huhroon, everyone. again, thank you so much for being here, listening, watching. Really appreciate it. This has been so much fun. And without further ado, I just want to welcome Huhroon and the band to the stage. Come on out. Cool. All right. And before we get too far into anything, definitely want to get names all under control and just what your role is in the band. We can start right here.
My name is Huhroon, primarily vocalist.
My name's Ben, and I play the synth.
My name's Megan, and I play the bass.
My name is Joey, and I play the drums.
And my name is Zach, and I play guitar.
And definitely just have to ask you, Huhroon, what has it been like playing with this, incredibly talented band that have done so many crazy things? Ben and Zach just being pretty much super producers, and then you have Megan and Joey just playing in essentially every band in the Twin Cities, it feels like. So, what's that been like for you?
It's amazing. I feel supported. I feel uplifted. You know what I mean? This is so much fun. It's great. They are all amazing at what they do, and they really make everything sound amazing.
Yeah.
Without them, I'd just be a man screaming on stage.
And then to bounce it off to the band, I know you guys have played in a lot of bands as well. What's it like being with Huhroon versus another band?
I think Huhroon brings like a really unique energy, especially in like a stage and live performance setting. It's just very raw, it's very loud, and I think people just can't help but get infected by that when they're at a performance. So it's really fun to just be able to project that kind of, not aggression necessarily, but it's, just letting out whatever you got going on stage, and then having people like respond to it in such a positive way. So it's pretty fun.
I love that Huhroon also has like a tender, softer side that he likes to tap into every once in a while. And, I think that, you're blushing, really? Yeah, I love this. Let's just all go down and talk about it.
Huhroon is very punk rock.
Yeah, and I'd finish off by just saying he's like one of my best friends in real life too, so it's just great to spend time with him kind of anywhere. And he's got a beautiful voice, as you heard, so what more could you ask for?
Yeah. Did it take a little bit of chemistry building, or was it just like, boom, this is it? Like,
Well, we actually met at this campus 4 years ago, so I think over time we've just been building that chemistry. But I think right off the bat we hit it off pretty well.
Yeah, like the very first band practice we had, we like plugged in and we played our first song. We played all the way through. And we all kind of looked at each other and we were like, yeah, no, that was perfect. We're good. All right, sounds good. Band chemistry achieved. Check. Yeah, sounds good.
You summed it up nice. Yeah.
all right, so Huhroon, last time we talked, you hadn't released Ice Pack with Ben.
Yes.
What has it been like putting that out finally?
It's been dope. Ice Pack, I love the reception I've been getting from it. The video is really cool. Ben also shot the video. Yeah, it's been dope. It's been great because I feel like prior to Ice Pack, I hadn't dropped. Ice Pack dropped last year, 2021. I didn't drop music since 2019, like before that. So it was good. It was like kind of like my re-entrance to the music scene, for lack of a better term. I hate that word, scene.
Yeah.
I'm so scene.
But speaking of, not dropping for a while, and I feel like you have the tendency to sit on a lot of music without dropping it. And from a producer's standpoint, is that ever like, come on, Huhroon, just drop? Or like, what does that feel like? Because you guys have made so many songs together. What's that process like?
I think there's kind of, with all the people that we hang out and make music with, we're very happy to just stack up on demos and ideas for extended periods of time, because I think when it's the right time to release, and I don't like the idea of kind of abiding by some industry pressure to release things just because it's like on schedule, or June's like a great month to drop because the algorithm, like we don't really think about that. It's more just like, hey man, like this song is really speaking to me these days and I think people should hear it. It kind of goes that way, and I kind of trust Huhroon to pick the right time to drop stuff. And if he needs some pushing, I'm happy to do that too, but I think he makes the right decisions when they need to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And then this can also be kicked out to anybody too, but are you still writing your best verses in the bathroom? Is that kind of still how that
Still
how that
doing
goes?
it.
That's pretty consistent?
Yeah,
Like,
they're still downstairs plugging away, making
Okay.
beats, and then I'll like leave for 15 minutes and
Okay.
come back with a verse.
what's the thought process behind that? It's just I need to isolate myself.
Yeah, that and the toilet is a very, very quiet place.
Okay,
You know,
yeah,
you're in there
yeah.
alone with your thoughts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oof, butthole on a seat. Cold, the temperatures.
Yeah.
The cold temperatures of the I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, long story short, it's great. Yeah, I find a lot of I used to sing in the shower a lot. I still sing in the shower quite a bit. It's a great place and it's isolated too. I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, but yeah, writing in the bathroom is great, and I think every artist should write in the bathroom.
Okay.
Or try it if they haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why-
I think they should do everything in the bathroom. I think they should
Yeah.
eat in the bathroom.
Yeah,
They should
easily.
sleep in the bathroom. Everything.
Absolutely. And so kind of maybe switching gears a little bit, I want to talk about your project, or I know it's still I know it's in its infancy when you were talking to Julian at the current.
Shout out
What
Julian.
is that? Shout out Julian. What has that been like, and where's that at now?
I think it's at a good place. So like last month, we started like opening up the songs again. All those songs, the playlist is SoundCloud private playlist is called June because we made like freaking 25 songs last June.
Right.
So was it even last June? Was it
I think it's June of 2020, right?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Getting old.
Yeah.
Getting old. Yeah, so like we just opened up all those old songs, added stuff to it. Ben's adding stuff to Chris Lindahl.
I think you performed that one at the Vanguard, like that was way back
long
in,
time
also
ago.
in 2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Chris Lindahl. Amazing guy, right?
Yeah.
Totally dope.
Yeah.
Can't even say it with a straight face.
And then what's that been like from a producer's standpoint or from the band? Are you guys all? Is it everybody included, or is it more you guys come in for the live stuff? What's that like?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been really fun pulling them back up. They still have the same. I still have the same excitement for them right now.
I feel like that's really important, right?
I feel like
Yeah.
over those 2 years too, we've just been like working on our own stuff. So we're coming at it with like a new perspective too, and can do a little bit more to it. So yeah, it'll just be a process to finish it up, hopefully sooner rather than later. And in regards to like bringing everyone in, me and Zach have talked about like getting Joey on drums on the record and getting Megan on bass. So we'll see.
DM me, bro. You got my number.
HMU.
Yeah, to kind of, piggybacking off what Ben said, I think like the soul of the project is there right now. Like there's all the songs we have the energy that we think is right for them, and now it's just getting all of our favorite people around to just come and add their little bit of sauce to each song and see where it takes it. You never know where one person coming into the room can add to a song and where it can go from there. So we're just kind of getting all the cool ideas out now, and then we'll be able to do the wrapping up of everything.
Very cool. And it feels like that last little part is like the hardest, right? Like.
Yeah, it is, because you never really, everyone says this, like you never know when art's finished. And so it's just like being comfortable with the place that you like leave it off at. To be like, all right, cool. Like if this is the form that this is going to be in permanently, or not permanently, but at least for the foreseeable future, and we're comfortable with it, then it's done, I guess. Yeah.
Sure. And then anything else on your radar besides that project?
Yeah, so the first song that we played, Peppermint Tea, is probably the first bit of, it's like the only song I've like wrote in the last, like since winter started. And yeah, so I think we're gonna put that out as a single sometime in the next month.
But no
Month and a
pressure
half.
as far as dates go.
Right, yeah, no
obviously,
pressure.
Obviously.
No pressure. Kind of want to line it up with some stuff that's coming up next month as far as like shows go and stuff.
Cool.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, very exciting to see that like coming down the road a little bit and potentially a project at some point.
Yeah.
Want to switch gears again, and I didn't dive too deep in your Twitter, but there were a couple things I wanted to ask about, if that's cool. It's two tweets. I kept it tame.
Okay,
It's two
good.
tweets in particular that I actually found very wholesome.
Okay.
And one was sitting down and explaining every bar of every song I write to my mom is such a wholesome, but also stressful thing to do. Tell me what's that?
Yeah. So Me and my mom's relationship in regards to like music, it's grown a lot, I'd say. Because I mean, like I said it in like the first interview that I did with y'all on IG Live. I didn't come up in a household that music was played, super strict religious Muslim household. So when my mom found out I was making music, or when I told her I was making music, she wasn't that big of a fan of the idea, you know. And then like, of course, just a part of growing up, like she kind of was like, if this is what you want to do, like pour all your energy into it and like really try. Because she knows, like I know, like everybody around me knows that sometimes I don't really like apply myself when I should, or like as much as I want to, or whatever, or as much as I can. So my mom, it's been great. I like play her. She's heard everything, which is really sweet. She tells me to tell my friends to tell me to stop swearing on records.
So anybody else, have any of you heard that before from? Or are you are you supposed to relay the message to them and then you never do?
I literally just told them about it today.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But
now they're gonna be. Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll see. Eventually, I might just make all my songs have clean versions, just for her. That'd be sweet.
Very cool. Very cool. Next tweet. Going to be the first rapper to say teachers told me I was going to be something for a change.
Yeah. Rappers, oh, God. Rappers. The first thing, every rapper, you'll never hear a rapper say, my teacher said I was going to be the president of America.
True.
Like
Yeah.
the first thing, it's like, teachers told me I wasn't going to amount to anything. Teachers told me I wasn't going to be this, that, all right? And like I sucked at school. You know, I'd like did terrible in high school. Didn't go to college right away. Dropped out of college like halfway through my first semester. But I had some great teachers at different points. Like throughout high school, my AVID teacher, which is like a college readiness program, and my assistant principal, who I was in her office damn near every day, and my guidance counselor. All three of them, like, they kind of put the battery in my pack to do what I wanted to do. And they kind of gave me the leeway. Like, I kind of got more, I was able to do more in high school than like other kids. Like I would just like, I'm not bragging about it, it's not a good thing, kids should be in class, but like if I got into an argument with the teacher, which happened quite frequently, I would just like leave my class and go to my other teacher, like Mr. O'Connor, like my AVID teacher's class. He'd be in the middle of teaching like history of Americas, and then like would just sit down and like therapize me for like 30 minutes or whatever, like be like, class, it's just do whatever you're doing, you know what I mean? I got to talk to this kid. And so yeah, I feel like I had some very foundation, and they always like, they showed up to my poetry slams, like they would just be, they were very involved in like the stuff I was doing in high school, and like practically dragged me to graduate. Like they, yeah, it was like a bunch of strings getting pulled. I didn't take health. I didn't take the ACT. It was a lot of stuff. So it's like, they made it happen, and I'm grateful to them and all the teachers that I've had outside of music too. Like when I was coming up in like poetry, I had a lot of like advisors and like just like role models, kind of people who were quite a bit older than I was, and they kind of like showed me the ropes and were there for me and support. And yeah, thankful to all those people who took part in any way in shaping me as an artist and person I am today.
Right. Yeah, it seems like very fundamental to have that support system, whether it was your mother, teachers, or the band behind
The
you,
homies,
right?
yeah.
Right. Absolutely. Last thing, I got a little bit of a quiz for you. I know we were just talking about school, so that was kind of weird, but yeah, I know you like, this is also pertaining to your tweets, I know you like the Timberwolves, Minnesota sports in general.
Yeah.
So I got a little bit of a Minnesota sports quiz for you,
Okay.
and if you get some right, there's prizes
Let's
involved.
go.
And you can phone a friend, whatever we might
If it's a
need.
Timberwolves question,
So-
I'm asking Ben.
Okay, but yeah, we got some Timberwolves questions. Okay.
Let's go.
First one, I feel like pretty solid. How many Super Bowls have the Vikings been in?
Benin?
Yeah.
I know we won 0.
True. Very true.
Benin. Do you know? Is there, I don't think we even made it to the Super Bowl.
Joey's got
One?
Um,
One. I'm going with Joey.
Okay, so very close. It was 4.
It was 4? Okay. That was my next
okay,
choice.
that's it.
Avi.
Yeah. Throw that one away.
Yeah.
Okay, who are the 2 all-time leading scorers for the Timberwolves?
2 all-time leading scorers for the Timberwolves.
I can give hints too if needed, but
Isn't it KG and Cat? Or is it KG? It was KG and Wiggins a couple years ago, but Wiggins not. KG and Cat?
absolutely. Yep. 100% correct. Okay, got 2 more for you. Could you name the last 3, or I'll give you 2 of the 3 last Timberwolves head coaches.
Oh, Tibbs, Chris Finch, and Flip Saunders.
Nice. Yes. 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 Ding. And then this last one, I just found this on a random website. But which Timberwolf has the longest double-double streak since the ABA-NBA merger in 1976? And I feel like this happened probably like 10 or so years ago. But I remember this kind of being a big thing. It was a Timberwolf that's not a Timberwolf anymore.
Yeah, points assists or points and rebounds?
Good question.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Just double streak, I guess.
If it's points and assists, maybe Ricky Rubio. If it's points and rebounds, then I'd say probably Kevin Love.
Yeah, let's go with points and rebounds.
Kevin
Kevin
Love.
Love. Yeah. All right, so let's yes.
Let's go.
Let's bring out the gifts. So this was something we had talked about, like you said, in our first interview, if I can pull it out. And I feel like this one might mean a little something to you. Getting at the library, maybe.
Yo. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, we got one more.
Let's go.
Okay. Because also in our last interview, there seemed to be a little contention, and I don't know if you guys could speak on this too. There seemed to be a little contention. No, just wait for it.
Okay.
With Jay-Z being brought up, and so I decided to Photoshop you dunking on.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not the best at Photoshop,
This is
but
beautiful.
Yeah, I thought that might mean a little something
This is the
because
best gift I've ever gotten.
Yeah, you're like. I just remember bringing up Jay-Z, and you're like, no Jay-Z, no Jay-Z. So I had to make that wrong right, and yeah, I appreciate you guys being there. This has been so fun. I understand we're getting into one last song.
Yes.
And I'm super pumped for it, and I think we can get up and head over there.
Let's go.
Awesome.